And this is why, y'all. The Lord looked at man, shook his head and said, it's not good that man should be alone. Because he knew.
Welcome to season 2 of That's a Good Podcast. I'm your host. My name is Marcus Sullivan.
And I'm your co-host, Ty Sullivan.
And man, it has been a good minute. We actually went on a hiatus after season 1. So we're back in a brand new season. But just a quick recap, last season we ended up having to pause at the height of the show.
Yes, we did.
If you get a chance, go to at That's a Good Podcast.
Yes.
And check out some of last season's, or should I just say season 1?
You can say season 1.
Yeah, check out season 1's content, man. We did a show on things about sharing.
Yes.
What else? You remember that?
We did a lot of different shows, and to be honest, it was just whatever came to us in a moment or whatever we were experiencing in life, which is still kind of like that now. It was just straight raw. It was just like straight raw.
What I thought was really interesting is we went crazily viral on TikTok for something we just threw up there.
Yes.
And it was just
definitely.
It was just
definitely
about what was it, one of the things was about one thing. I think you were saying you noticed men. How do you guys keep your eye on men? And then and I think one of the ones that went viral, I was saying
Kay. What about Kay? You didn't mention that one. Remember when we talked about what is it when a woman say Kay in a text message and how they actually feel about it? Yeah.
I was just trying to jog my brain. Man, listen, go to our TikTok page at That's a Good Podcast, or Instagram, or even on the YouTube, do the YouTubey stuff. But we back, man, and this is almost a pilot.
Yes.
For season 2, and we done had some time about it. So if they want to reach us and give us some topics, how do they do that? You know.
Sure. Listen, y'all could comment. Number 1, you could send us messages at That's a Good Podcast on Instagram as well as on TikTok at That's a Good Podcast. I would also say, even with some of the shows that you guys may catch, if you got an idea of a topic that may come up, I would suggest that you just comment on that topic, like just giving us ideas on what you would want us to talk about. And then we also had quite a few people reach out to us with being on our show and actually talking to us on our podcast. And I will say that maybe season 3, it may be sometimes in the midst of season 2. We haven't really decided yet. But we'll see. We'll let y'all know. We'll give y'all updates.
Okay, so before we get into a quick 5-10 minute episode, I got to ask you, have you ever been that viral before?
Well, I honestly don't look for opportunities to be viral. I mean, that's just me. It's like, if we go viral, we go viral. Praise God. I'm grateful, but
so I don't look for that. The one that went insanely viral, they were coming for you.
A lot of them went viral. And here's the thing. When a woman speak her perspective or a man speak their perspective, I think it was the one when I was intentionally being loud and trying to talk over you. And I was like, I'm purposely doing that just so y'all can come and make comments in there. Here's the thing, because I know that's not my full character. You know how I am behind the scene. Now, we have our moments, not trying to be fake about it, but I'm okay. I mean, people do that to everybody. I mean, if you're engaging in a conversation and have something to say, apparently it touched you in some type of way and you feel some type of way about it, right? So voice your opinion. You're entitled to it.
Well, that episode did...
matter of fact, you was the one who was commenting on it. No, that's wifey. No, she don't do that. Like he was protecting his. I give you kudos to that, y'all. Like, real talk. He really was.
Okay, so... make us viral on season 2 as well. I think we did over 1 million views in a couple episodes, so that was crazy.
Well, whether they do or they don't, it don't matter. We just want people to get what they need. Take what's useful to them.
They about to get what they need. Y'all about to get this. on today's episode 2, season premiere show.
Why are he adding all these titles?
It just sounds good.
I mean, this is too much.
It just sounds good.
Okay, season premiere.
We want to talk about effective communication.
Oh, Lord. I know where that's coming from, y'all. I promise you I do. You want to put our business out there in the street? But from a biblical perspective, because we got to keep it. Listen,
we gonna keep it.
I ain't saying churchy. We got to respect God.
Okay, we're definitely going to do that.
Okay.
But we still got to keep it real because the stuff that happens in our marriage happen in every relationship.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
It's a transparent conversation that's about to happen, right?
Yeah, it's very
I'm kind of scared.
It's very transparent.
This is about to
but
be
it's on camera, right?
Oh, my God. Here we go, y'all.
Let's
Listen, people. Buckle up. Ladies, strap your belt. Lace up your boots. Put on your backpack.
It's time to ride.
It's time to ride. Hold on.
No. All right. What is your definition for effective communication?
Why would you ask what's my?
But because I'm not saying what's the Webster's dictionary. I'm saying what is your definition?
Like between a man and a woman, or a husband and a wife, or just in general?
Man, husband and wife. Husband and wife. Effective communication.
Okay. So I will say this. No, we cannot read y'all minds. And y'all cannot read ours, right? Everybody have different ways of communicating. Why are you laughing?
Keep going.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because when you're in a relationship with a partner, learn the way that partner communicate. Don't automatically get upset that, oh, well, you should have told me. Well, you should have explained a little bit more. But in that marriage, you're not expected to know everything at once because you're going to go through growing pains, right? And so you're going to have moments where you guys are growing in this together. Part of that growing is giving the spouse the opportunity to learn who you are and not shutting down. So how, for an example, if I see you shutting down or you not really talking, I'm going to ask a question to understand. And can I be transparent? A lot of women would love for that man to ask her a question. Don't just assume, oh, she acting funny today. Oh, she acting really crazy. Nah, something wrong with her. Why not just go back and say, hey, I see you're a little off today. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Okay.
And honestly, she might get snappy and say, I don't feel like talking right now. Okay, well, when you want to revisit that conversation, can we talk about it later, right? And show her that you're not forgetting to go back to that conversation, because I promise you, she's going to be like, you said we was going to talk the last time, and 3 weeks then went by, and we still didn't talk, right? And so a lot of times, if I can be transparent, women are probably still waiting to have the first conversation you agreed to since 10 days ago. And we on to 3, 4 more. So it's like, when we gonna go? You like, well, that's not a right now. But bro, what about it when it was then? You said, let's talk about it later. Right?
Right.
So when do we draw the line as a woman? When do we get the opportunity to say, oh God, and it goes back to what we talked about in the last season. Let's talk about it. When a woman tell a man, let's talk about it, y'all get scared.
Man.
Right? Right?
We don't get
so when is the perfect time for us? Go ahead. When is the perfect time for us to have that conversation?
Let me clear that last statement up.
Okay, please.
We
Maybe
don't get nervous when women say, let's talk about it. We get nervous when y'all say, we need to talk. That's two different things.
Okay. Let's talk about it, and we need to talk. Aren't y'all still about to talk?
All right, so listen.
Let's talk about it is prepping you. We need to talk is letting you know I have something
Let's talk about it. I already know what it is.
Not necessarily.
But when I get a phone call at 3 in the afternoon and it's, hey, we need to talk.
You don't know what she's talking about.
And now I don't even want to go home ever again.
But why? What makes you assume that is something bad?
But just because that's one of those phrases that's never really good.
That's not true.
Let me flip it, because if it's good, the conversation goes, ring, hello, babe, guess what?
We need to talk.
That's something good.
You're still going to be scared, though.
Ring, hello, hey, we need to talk.
Okay.
Ain't going to be nothing good.
All right. Well, that was another episode. If y'all want to catch that conversation, y'all go back to
I loved your example of your definition of effective communication. I liked how you said nobody can read nobody's mind.
No.
Right. I do believe in over communicating, yes. But I do believe in thorough communicating. I don't believe.
Explain. Expound.
I don't believe that a husband, I'm going to be on the husband side.
Okay.
A wife should be able to make a blunt statement and the husband don't think right now.
Okay. That's, you know what I just learned recently?
What you just learned?
I think all men think like that.
Listen.
No, I really do. I think that instead of a
Can
man.
I give you an example?
Yes, you can. But can I say that instead of a man just asks to understand what is she referring to, it's automatically because y'all so used to being the leader and feeling like I have to get this done now for my family, for my wife, that protective, hit your chest type stuff. And it's just could be my opinion. Please don't take it personal, man. I just feel like it's why she didn't bring clarity, but why you didn't ask a question for her to bring clarity?
A guy should not have to ask a question on your question.
Okay.
For clarity, when we should start at point A, and they should bring clarity in what they're asking.
But when we do that, y'all say we talk too much.
Okay, so you
when we wait a minute, when we literally are going to trying to get you to understand why we making that statement in the first place, the first thing that's gonna come out your mouth is, "Oh, you're gonna tap out." A man will mentally tap out because you're gonna say we're talking too much.
All right, I'm gonna give you an example.
Right?
I'm gonna give you an example.
No, but am I right or wrong?
You're wrong.
I'm wrong that a man won't mentally tap out if a woman is trying to explain why she said what she said. She said that to say this. You mean to tell me y'all not gonna tap out?
Tap out, yes, especially if the game is on. I'm definitely tapping out, especially if the game is on. Listen, all right, hold on. So, example. This is hypothetical. This ain't real. If we're having movie night and we're laying there watching whatever movie on the big screen.
Okay.
And you say, "Babe, I'm hungry."
Okay.
My instinct is my wife is hungry right now.
Okay.
If I jump up and run in the kitchen and grab something and I come back and you say, "I wasn't talking about now. I was thinking about breakfast tomorrow morning."
I get that, and I get that's such a valid point. But my question is, if you're not sure, yes, she made it. She said, "I'm hungry," which means she could be hungry right now. I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
She is hungry right now.
Wait a minute. But why not ask a question? Would you like me to go get you something right now, or like me to go get you something later? You see how a man and a woman's brain work completely different? Why not just ask for clarity? That's all we want. Just get a clarity on why we're making. In other words, we're making that statement because, number one, it's important to us, right? And we want your attention, right?
Okay.
I'm just saying. We want your attention. We want you to know that's how we feel. But it does not mean we don't want you to ask questions to get a thorough understanding of why we making a statement in the first place.
Okay, so
why would my wife or why would this woman randomly bring that up? Don't assume. Just ask her.
So if you told me you was hungry, I need to say, "Are you hungry now or are you hungry tomorrow afternoon?"
Let's use us as an example. When you say, "Whoo, Lord, babe, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten nothing yet." What do I usually ask you? Let's see if you remember.
What you want to eat?
I say, "Hey, do you want me to get you something to eat now? Or would you like me to fix you something later?" I ask you that question every single time. I didn't tell you to jump up.
What you think?
What you think?
If she asks me, if I say I'm hungry right now, no, I'm sorry. If I say I'm hungry, what you think?
Okay, but there's been time where people say I'm hungry and they may not want it right now because they got other things to do. Right? How many times oh my God, just recently before this recording, I was like, "Hey, did you eat?" And you was like, "No, I haven't ate none yet. I don't know. I might just have to go into a fast." I said, "Well, would you like me to bring would you like me to bring you something to eat?" Because it's obvious it's important to you that you brought that up to me though, right?
That's different.
Okay.
You said, "Have you eaten yet?" No, you said, "Did you eat
something?" You said, "I'm hungry."
No, I didn't.
I text you, "Have you eaten something?"
Eat?
Okay.
And I said, "I don't know if I'm going to eat. I may go into a fast."
And then I called you.
And you said, "Would you want me to bring you something?"
I said, "Do you want me to bring you something to eat?"
Right. And I understand you wanted more clarity because I said, I don't know.
I wanted more what?
Clarity.
Okay, so that goes back to what I just said. If I didn't understand what you were saying, or if I wanted to know just a little bit more of why you making that comment to me, I'm going to ask questions to get clarity, to get a better understanding of what your expectation is so that I can serve you. Why can't it be the same from a man
can we role
for
play
that
real
woman?
Quick? Can we role play real quick?
Let's role play. Let's go.
Babe, I want to go to Disney World.
Oh, I don't want to go there.
Babe, I want to go to the Rocky Mountains.
Okay. Oh, that's your statement.
That's my statement.
Okay. When are you trying to take this trip? When will you want to go? You want to go now? You want to drop everything and go now?
Yeah.
Or you want to go somewhere down the line?
All right, cool. That is a valid response to that kind of a statement, right?
Okay.
Babe, I got to go to the bathroom.
Okay, do you need to go right now or later? That's just how a woman's brain. We're going to ask for clarity. Yes, I know you need to go, but if you asking me and you're not just going, apparently you want my undivided attention. You want me to know that you need to go, so I'm asking you, okay, is you going now or are you going to go later? What are you about to do? Give me clarity. Here's a good one.
Men are from Mars.
All right. Okay. Maybe y'all are from Mars.
Women are from Jupiter.
And this is why, y'all, the Lord looked at man, shook his head and said, it's not good that man should be alone. Because he knew. He knew. He already knew.
I would say this. In effective communication,
okay,
we are able to agree.
To disagree. Absolutely.
I shake your hand.
Absolutely.
On that. I do want y'all to jump in the comments on your thoughts about our now, or do you need more clarity in everything? Because if you said, I have a headache.
Well, let me say that. Can I say this, right? Okay. You said if
you got a headache.
Okay.
Do I say, is this Thanksgiving weekend or is this right now?
Now, see, now you being sarcastic.
No,
now you being funny about it.
I'm asking.
Now you being funny about it. If I'm telling you, okay, so if I say I have a headache.
Okay.
So why, okay.
Keep in mind, in this communication. If you said you had a headache, shouldn't I be trying to go get some Profen or something?
How do you even know if I want Profen? What if I want Tylenol?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But do you need it now or do you need it next month?
Okay, so why not just ask, hey, would you like me to grab you some for that headache?
Why not in the beginning say, you know what? The next headache that I get, I'd like this.
Why do we have to say that? You're missing the point. It's going over your head. If a woman makes a statement, number one, she wants to know that you're listening to her. The Bible says listen to understand before you just give that answer. So if you're listening, right, you're going to ask a question to show that woman, I'm paying attention to what you just said. How does that not make sense?
Why has it got to be a pop quiz game when it comes to women?
It's not a pop quiz game. You're learning that person. You're learning how to communicate. In order for me to learn what you like, right? In order for me to learn how you communicate, I'm going to ask questions to get clarity, but I'm going to also respond back with I hear you. Give me time to process that or think that through.
I'm hungry.
What would you like to eat and when?
What would you like to eat is fair. When is not fair.
What do you mean? You're saying you're hungry. What if you tell me
I'm hungry? I will not say I'm hungry.
If you say, man,
tomorrow.
I'm so hungry right now. If you say I'm so hungry right now, that's something clicks in my mind. Say, okay, he want to eat. So now the question shifts. What would you like to eat?
All right,
that's common sense.
You ask me a question and let me figure out without the clarity.
All right.
Go.
I like to wash my car. I said that for a reason.
He wants no car. All right, hold on.
That's what it boils down to.
Hold on. All right, what's the question now? I like to wash.
I want to wash my car. I just threw it out there. It's just a statement. I didn't ask a question. I just said I want to wash my car. I would like to wash my car.
Okay, let's go wash the car.
But I don't want to wash my car right now.
Okay, when do you want to wash your car?
See, you're asking me now. That's throwing it back at me in my court and giving me the opportunity to choose.
No, you ask. Okay. Listen, there was a movie, White Man Can't Jump.
Wait a minute. How many people have conversations like that, though? For real. How many people can honestly say that when you're with your partner, you guys actually have communication like that? Does it turn into an argument? Do y'all come down to an understanding, right? Do y'all agree to disagree? Make comments, write comments on what actually happens when your conversation or you may feel like it's going left, right? Or one partner can feel like it's going left and the other one can say, hey, we're doing just fine with this conversation.
In the comments, right, she tripping. Or he tripping. All right, let me say this and then I'm gonna let us up out of here. There's a movie, classic basketball movie. It's called White Man Can't Jump.
Oh, I remember that.
She said, baby, I'm thirsty.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, My God.
He gets up and goes and gets her a glass of water. She throws the water on him and said, baby, when I say I'm thirsty, I need you to say, I too thirst. What? He said, when you thirsty, my job is to get up and get you something to drink.
Right? Well, I'm going to say this. I love that you just highlighted that, right? But I also love the fact that you get the opportunity to explore the difference in God's creation on how a man's brain is wired completely different from a woman's brain, and that we both, right, think completely different on probably the same exact thing, right? Mm-hmm. But knowing that the goal is, how can we still learn how to have communication with each other without offending each other, but still getting a thorough understanding of what each other is saying?
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Jump in the comments at That's a Good Podcast. This is season 2. I guess it's going to be a steamy season. We went viral in season 1. We'll do it too. I'm at Marcus Sullivan Live on Instagram.
And I am at Ty Sullivan Live on Instagram.
And just let us know in the comments. We'll come back with another week with another episode of That's a Good Podcast.
Bye.